Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 40 of the Pichu London Cup Series. And today we're here at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park for the running of the Canadian Tire 400 as round 2 wraps up here today in the playoffs, and we'll see which 6 drivers will see their playoff hopes come to an end. It'll be down to 10 after round 3. We know 2 drivers in round 3 already that are locked in. Tracy Battle, who won at Bristol, and last week's winner JD Figueroa, who won at Phoenix. And guess what? On the pole is JD Figueroa. How about that? He earns the pole position here today at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, a week after he won at Phoenix Raceway to get himself into round 3. He looks to win 2 in a row here, and he has the car to do it. The 14 of Rich Roy will start alongside him on the front row, and in row 2 we'll have Max Bailey and Ethan Sayle. There's row 3 Samadas Khan and Jackson Nantle. Row 4 will be Tracy Battle and Toby Smith, and row 5 Zachary Fitzwater, Christian Russell. Row 6 is Dylan Croom, Cassandra Kirker. Row 7 is Johnny Gardner, Max Ferrier. And rounding out your field of playoff drivers will be Cassidy Reynolds and Maxwell Smart in the last row of playoff drivers. And we have the Walkers back here again, the 55 of Leah Walker and the 39 of Luke Walker, and they plan to compete both in Canada and Mexico in these 2 races to have an international flavor, along with Pichu in the 99. Now let's go trackside. So we're in for a good race here to wrap up round 2 of the playoffs. A road course race to decide who wins it here today in Canada up north, and which 6 drivers will see their hopes come to an end in the playoffs. 20 laps around the road course of Canadian Tire. It is a tricky and a slippery road course. Should be a lot of fun. Here we go, folks. Pace car to pit road. We're about to get the green. Here we go. As JD Figueroa looks to win again here in Canada, or we'll see possibly another driver lock his or her spot into the playoffs, as we are green in Canada up north. Oh no, Jackson Nantle, and he gets running a couple drivers. Got right into Christian Russell and Zachary Fitzwater at the start of the race. And there's 2 playoff drivers involved in the first wreck. Wow. That is gonna hurt them a lot in terms of points. 14 of Rich Roy is gonna do everything he can to get that pass. He wants this win. He wants to make it to round 2. Oh, 11 got into the grass a little bit. It's gonna cost him some time. Some of the drivers, they go a little bit off, and you saw some drivers go into the grass. Another wreck happened, by the way, with Tracy Battle. Well, Tracy's safe in round 3, so not wrecked out in the next 2 races, ironically, after getting his spot into round 3, and hopefully he's hopeful that it doesn't happen to him in round 3. In the next round, nobody's safe there, as a 6 car leads here at Canada. Well, a tough break for Jackson Nantle on the first lap, as he could not get through that without getting into a wreck. Let's take a look at what happened. It looked like Tracy Battle made contact with the 53 right in this corner. And boom, they start making contact and spinning around, and the 43 Russell's also involved. Costly mistake for them. That's going to lose them big points at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. May or may not be advancing based on that. Who knows, though. We're still in for a good race here, Canadian Tire. And Clark McKee is out of the race, the only driver retired from the race so far. So no playoff drivers retired, but still, we could be in for a good one. We're back to green. JD Figueroa will lead us back to the green flag again, and Rich Roy second now, trying to catch up with that 6 car. That 6 car has been the best car so far all season long. Already up to 4 wins here. Looking to get his 5th win. Might try to chase history though. The record for most wins in a season is set by Pichu in the very first season of the Pichu London Cup Series. Back it was known as the NASCAR Pichu Series, but that was before I learned about, you know, ratings in Adventure Town 3 and so whatnot. Yeah, I started this series like 8 years ago. a lot has changed since then. 8 years and 40 seasons. I'm impressed that I got this far. I'm real impressed with myself and how I really got far here for 40 seasons and 8 years of doing this. And it still never gets old. And we have a caution. Grayson Acevedo's off track. The 00 went off track as he has contact with David Bazuki. Wow. Hard hit. Goes off the track into the crowds. I hope they're all right. And on top of that, more wrecking here with Cody Smart and Ryan Durrani. Both getting together in the corner. And I'm not sure what's going on here with these guys. I think they must have gone too fast. No. Oh. I don't know if they were trying to go into pit road or what happened. I don't know if they got hit or something. But we do know those two got hit. So the race back to the line. It looks like the 6 is going to hang on to the lead. But these guys are all trying to battle for position for the possibly the last time before the caution. 8 cars trying to get the 88. Let's see if Cassandra Kirker can get him. Bumper to bumper right here. The 88 still trying to hang on. Oh, they spun. Oh, the 8 and 88 have spun. 2 more playoff drivers involved. Oh, man. A lot of wrecking here among the playoff drivers. 2 more playoff drivers wrecked out. This is amazing. Seeing all these playoff drivers crashing. It's insane. We have pit stops, by the way. A couple cars stay out. Toby Smith stays. He's going to lead. 19 is going to take the lead. He's going to the green as the leader. Oh, messy work there. Carter freezing loose. And 21 Isaiah Bernash is hit. 21 got hit hard into the wall. Right there, he gets turned by Ethan Sayle. Got hit hard into the wall. Pace car didn't even have time to set himself before the caution came out. Toby Smith leads the field. They'll race back 1 lap and they'll take another caution again. So it's possibly not going to be the 6 car winning this race. And I'm sure that the other guys are real happy about it. That they're all trying to compete. And now the 19 and 34 are going to battle for the lead. 19 is loose and the 34 takes the lead. Johnny Gardner is now the leader. The road course expert. Trying to get himself into round 3 with the win. And the 34 is going to lead us back to the caution. Johnny Gardner. He became the winningest driver in series history. Now he's trying to win more. More cars spin. And I think those were playoff drivers. Yes, Dylan Croom was in it with Alex Hawkins. Oh, man. Same corner there. Oh, boy. A lot of wrecks with playoff drivers involved in Canada. It's a very tough track. And now Kirker with major damage as well. Oh boy, how many playoff drivers are left? Oh boy. And they're going to pit road again. And well, Johnny Gardner's going to pit, so Toby Smith stays out to take the lead. 10 laps to go, we're back to green. How about Toby Smith leading the race now again? Toby Smith got the lead back only because Johnny Gardner he chose to pit. during the last caution period. How about Max Ferrier running second, trying to get himself into round 3? Might have done a little too hard there on the corner. It looks like he did. Ooh, and Lean Campana's going to go for second place. He's going to get there. And another caution. Nicky Maxwell and David Bazuki got together on the corner. And here's the wreck. Here's the two wrecking right here on this corner. A lot of aggressive moves here today. Wow. Canada's aggressive today. They're being real aggressive. Very aggressive day for these guys. Well, Toby Smith's going to lead us back to the caution, but we'll see who's going to take second after the caution flag. Could Lean Campana hold on? They're going to go up high. They're going to race back to the line. Oh, looks like the 22 is going to have the edge. Who's going to get second? It looks like it's going to be the 32. Oh, Lean Campana barely gets that second spot. Wow. Alright, back to green. I skipped over it by accident, but we're still under green. No cautions yet. And look at that. Pichu just took the lead. I missed it. Oh, man. Why did I miss that part? Oh, I didn't miss this part. And he taken out as the leader with the 14 involved. Oh, man. As if things couldn't get any much interesting. He gets turned. I guess Rich Roy had enough. He wanted that lead so badly. He did everything he can to get that lead. And he wrecked himself out too. And the 20 and the 10 of Unleash Your Quillies will take the lead. Wow, 3 stored Haas cars. Oh no, 4 stored Haas cars at one point were in the top 10, but not anymore. Rich Roy's out. Oh man, he would have loved to have that win. But he's out of it, trying to let it all out, try to win this race. 4 laps to go in Canada. And surprise, surprise, Unleash Your Quillies is in the lead. John Gilbert's behind him. Teammates 1-2 on the restart. Question is, will the 10 car win this one and pull off an upset? Because we're going green again. And JD Figueroa, he's worked his way back up to 3rd. Watch out for him. Oh, he gets turned around. John Gilbert involved too. Johnny Corner spins. Oh, man. Oh. The 10 car gets away as the leader. And the 4 Zach Fitzwater's up to 2nd. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? A lot more playoff drivers taken out. And they'll race back to the line, and I think they'll have overtime in Canada. And the 10 has the lead. Fitzwater behind him in 2nd. Oh my goodness. I mean, I just can't believe what's been going on today. Toby Smith survives. And now the 10 car is going to lead us back to the caution flag. Oh my gosh. What a race. What a race here in round 2. They were letting it all out. They were not holding anything back. Those guys were not holding anything back here in round 2. All trying to stay off from elimination in Canada. And Johnny Gardner, he was willing to do everything he can to get by. Actually, Figueroa was the one that took the 41 out. Right here. This was the move right there. Oh my goodness. I mean, this is just insane. It's been an insane race here left and right. A lot of wrecking. And the 10 car Unleash Your Quilly is going to lead us back to the caution. And likely it's going to be... Oh, he's slow. He's slow. There was a problem with the 10. He's slow on the grass. And that's going to give the lead to Zach Fitzwater. He has the edge now. If he can hold on to it. And he will. 4 car has the edge. He's going to lead us to overtime. Even he didn't expect the 10 car to slow up like that. I think the 10 was trying to let the 4 get that lead. He knows that the 4 needs to win and get into the next round. And wow, either Unleash Your Quillies made a sacrifice, or he had a real issue and he couldn't get the lead. Wow, we'll probably never know really for sure, but Zachary Fitzwater, he's going to lead us to overtime. Wow. Don't go away. This crazy race in Canada will continue. Alrighty guys, here we go. 2-lap caution-free overtime. This will decide who makes it into round number 3. Will Zachary Fitzwater hold on and make it to the next round? Will Leah Walker get a good jump and surprise everybody winning here in Canada? Who will it be? Who's going to win here in Canada? It's going to be a crazy finish here today up north. 2 laps to go. It's going to come down to overtime. And here we go to the green. Fitzwater got a good jump. But Alexander Rowe is right behind him. He's not in the playoffs, but he wants to win this thing. He wants to lead the Tim Hortons car to victory. And wouldn't that be special if they can do just that? Look at that, right on the bumper. Zach Fitzwater trying to block him. Trying to put a block on the 51 car. That 51's is right now on him. 3 cars also trying to gain ground as well. Well, he's pulled away. He got the run. He's got the run. He did it. He got the run. He's pulled away now. So Zach Fitzwater looking pretty good. Ooh, couple wrecks. Oh no, 77 wrecks out. Again, no caution will stop this race. As we come to the white flag with 1 lap to go, and Zachary Fitzwater, he's got to make his marks one more time. Can he get the white flag and win this race? Here we go to the white. Well, it's been a season of so closes for Zach Fitzwater. He's been close so many times this season, has just never been able to get the win, but today could finally be his day to bring that 4 car back in front. And more importantly, he would fight for the playoffs for another day. He's got to hope to hit his marks now in the final lap. That 51, he was really close on that first lap, but he uses the S curves. He used this curve to pull away from him. He got the much better jump than the 51 did. And he's going to do so right here again. Ooh, Leia's going to try to battle for him for second right here. Could be a pretty solid day for Leia to finish in the runner-up slot here in Canada. She can make that move, but it's all about Zachary Fitzwater today. And here he comes off the final turn. No competition behind him. And here he comes. Zachary Fitzwater is finally going to do it again. He gets the win here in Canada and is going to move on to round 2 of the playoffs. And Zachary Fitzwater's your winner from Canada in the numbered 4 car. Bringing the car back to victory. And he's in round 3, I should say. Round 3. He's in round 3 of the playoffs. What an impressive run for that team. As they made it work. They got everything. They did everything they could. It was a crazy wreck fest. I mean, playoff drivers were wrecking left and right. Boy, was it insane. But in the end, Zachary Fitzwater was the big winner. Held off the pack. Took home the win. Impressive. He didn't win it all in season 39, but he is back in victory lane. And he crosses another road course off his checklist. He wins now in Canada. His last win came at Brands Hatch, by the way, in the United Kingdom in season 38. And he went winless last season. And it was really hoping that this season would be a lot different. And, well, sure looked like he wasn't going to win this season. But sure enough, he finally did it. So, and with that win, guess what? I'm updating the winners list right now. Just give me 1 second, a little bit. But he's going to be making a little bit of history here. So, with that win, it's his 20. That win is going to... excuse me about stuttering. Anyway, Zachary Fitzwater, it's his 24th career win here in Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. He now breaks a tie with Avi Sachs as the third winningest driver of all time. So he's 1 win away from actually tying Luke Walker in terms of wins, and it is just 4 wins away from being the second winningest driver of all time in the Cup Series. Jacob Lawler has 28 wins. Zachary Fitzwater has 24 wins. Symbolic number for him, but he is 1 win away from tying Luke Walker for the unofficial spot there, and the official spot, second most all time, 28. He's 4 wins away. Of course, though, he's 5 wins away from passing the winningest driver of all time, Johnny Gardner. 29 wins Johnny has, so Fitzwater needs 5 more wins to tie him if Johnny doesn't win another race after this. But, you know. Zachary Fitzwater, he's won a couple road courses. He won in Kyalami in South Korea and in South Africa in season 15. He won at Rockingham, UK in season 25. Won at, and as I mentioned earlier, he won at Brands Hatch in season 38. And won in, now is one in Martins. He won Martinsville season 37. Had 4 wins in season 36. And didn't end up with a championship there. He had he had an all-star race win in season 28, won at Charlotte season 24, and Darlington he won in season 25, and he won again at Charlotte in season 36. And along with Indianapolis, of course. One of the doubleheader races in Detroit he had in season 9, he won there. His first career win came there. And he had a lot of other wins. 24 total wins now for Zachary Fitzwater. That's an impressive career. Again, he's the third winningest driver in series history. 4 behind Jacob Lawler and 5 behind Johnny Gardner. And next up, we'll have round 3 of the playoffs. And after this, we'll reveal which 10 drivers will advance over to the next round and keep their championship hopes alive. We know that Zachary Fitzwater, Van Tracy Battle, and JD Figueroa will make it to round 3. We got to know which other 7 drivers will make it into the next round. Only 10 drivers in round 3, and after round 3 we'll narrow it down to the championship 4, of course, and determine who will win from there. So I hope you enjoyed our race from Canada. Next weekend is Mexico to kick off round 3. And I hope you'll join us for the start of round 3 of the playoffs as we're about to reveal which 10 drivers made it through. So until next time, we will see you guys later.